I swear there's something about New York drill artists and crashing out that just works hand in hand, because the sweepers artists SDOT and Nas GPG are looking at their promising careers basically being over. Both of them are charged in a crazy incident in Manhattan where a 4-year-old kid was struck by stray crossfire, man. We gotta talk about the crash dummies of the century, man, from the sweepers, SDOT and Nas. We're gonna get into it right now. But before we do, man, like, comment, subscribe, man. Tap into the channel, help support. Make sure y'all tap in with the merch. We got some fire going on right now, man. Make sure y'all tap in right now, the notification gangs whenever I post. Y'all are tuned in and ready to go right away, man. SDOT has apparently turned himself in today for an incident that occurred in Manhattan just a couple weeks ago.
Bullet grazed following a shootout on the Upper West Side. It happened overnight outside of a bodega near Amsterdam Avenue and 94th Street. Police say two men were shooting at each other when a bullet grazed the boy and a 35-year-old man nearby. Now, police do not believe they were the intended targets. CBS 2 spoke with a witness who described the scary scene.
And when I got to the door right there, that's when I heard the mother screaming. So when I came, I seen the kid right there on the floor.
SDOT has apparently turned himself in today for an incident that occurred in Manhattan just a couple weeks ago. And he's forever gotten the comparisons to K-Flop, because whether it be his raspy flow, his penchant for hunting down ops on social media.
What's the worst names?
Yeah, I'm about to, feel me? I'm gonna pull up on you.
Pull up on me. Where to, bro? Oh, cup just reset it when you put it on you.
You took this K? Look, Meech.
Oh.
You took this K?
Where
you from?
Who running?
Where you from? Oh yeah! Oh my God, he's running! Where's you from?
To, you know, even shooting people with cameras watching is truly sad, but after his arrest today, he turned himself in, and it's definitely not looking good for his career, man, because he's charged now with attempted murder alongside Nas from the sweepers, man. It's just all around bad for both of them, and it's not like one of these cases that look like it's any type of beatable whatsoever, man. We got to talk about the incident in question that occurred just a couple weeks ago. So New York rapper Nas GPG and SDOT have reportedly been arrested and charged with attempted murder after allegedly shooting a 4-year-old child on accident. A video of Nas being arrested began circulating on social media.
Nas, that's my brother. He wants to give me his chain. That chain needs to come with me.
No, it does. No, it does.
We need the chain.
No, that's it. No, that's our chain. Oh, bro. Let us get the chain, bro.
On Wednesday, August 9th, with his sister asking for his chain and the number of his girlfriend. According to police records, the drill rapper was charged with attempted second-degree murder along with multiple assault and weapons possessions offenses. His bail was set at $500,000, man. Alongside him, we got SDOT, who was basically charged for the same thing. CBS News basically reported that the incident happened on July 26 in New York's Upper West Side neighborhood and resulted in a 4-year-old boy getting grazed by a bullet. Police claimed that a car had pulled up to the block of the West 94th Street and Amsterdam Avenue before opening fire on a residence, hitting the child in the leg. The boy was with his mom at the time, but was fortunately not injured. The 35-year-old man was also grazed in the foot during the shooting. The child in question was later taken to the hospital and he's okay. Police say the victims were all innocent bystanders and not the intended targets. They added that they were currently looking for 2 suspects, one of which was presumably Nas GPG, the other was presumably SDOT. Man, like, it seems like this whole year and last year has just been a year of crashing out, man. We got this whole situation that went down. We got K-Flock, you know, the famous incident that went down. And then we got the Nas EBK incident which went down, which is pretty much identical to booming a nigga out here in Times Square, bro. Like, what makes you think that this is like the right path to go to, bro? Especially like they didn't even walk down on bro or whatever, which is even bad. You're still committing felonies and shooting at people, but you're getting an attempted murder for shooting into a building with people in it, bro. It's New York. This isn't like LA or Idaho or some shit where people are living in houses. Like, these are all apartment buildings with multiple people living inside of them, man. And apparently they grazed a 4-year-old child. It's just crazy that these dudes are even on the street to begin with. But it's like, you can't really expect them to be making like intelligent movements or anything like that when they're going on live, basically looking and chasing down their ops, basically showing everyone that. And like, just seeing that just shows that these people that you're really working with are pretty much fried. Definitely does not help when members of the sweepers, and pretty much the sweepers in general, have beef with basically everyone else in Harlem, man. There's a lot of different stuff all on the internet that basically shows how crazy the environment that they're in, and that definitely just made them a product of their environment, man. We got the whole viral incident that just happened a couple months ago where a Foster Projects person basically pulled up on Columbus Ave and was looking for SDOT Go.
I'm outside by my fucking dolly, mad comfortable, nigga. Nigga could run up and fucking die if he wants, you heard? Gangsta by my fucking dolly.
With his blicky out, man, which definitely, I mean, when you see that on the internet, maybe that would make me want to crash out too, man. We basically got like several other instances of beef, man. Then like, just as a whole, Columbus Ave 104, which is the gang that the sweepers is representing, basically has beef with all other members of Harlem, and Harlem is pretty big at the end of the day. So it's like, it's a crab in the barrel mentality going on, and it's pretty much gonna just promote violence and beefs and shit like that to go on, and it's not really gonna promote a very good environment. And part of the reason why that's the case is you look at how New York is built. It's so many people all in such a small area. Other cities are more spread out. Like, you got LA, which is spread out. Like, it takes minutes to really drive places. Like, could take like an hour to get to another place. It's only a couple miles away. When you got New York, everything is condensed and pressed and put onto each other. All these neighborhoods are within walking distance from each other, so it's really just gonna make the beefs even more crazy. Has people walking down in the street showing their blickies and stuff, and at the end of the day, man, it's honestly a miracle that they even got this far in their life and didn't crash out or end up dead or something like that, man. But at the end of the day, it doesn't excuse them for shooting up a whole apartment building and injuring a 4-year-old child, allegedly what they said they did, man. But hey, let me know what y'all think in the comments, what y'all think about this whole incident, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You already know, join the notification